Okay, I'm going to show you how to make, in a few of these videos, this right here. Let's see. It's a key ring. What do you think? Seeing? Yeah. I come up with this idea. And, anyway, we'll take a piece of scrap leather. Let's take this right here. There we go. Look at that. Got a scrap piece of leather. And what I did is, out of the pattern, I cut me out a template. See it? So I can make a few of them. So I just lay this on the leather. And I grab a pencil and just trace right on around. Okay? I already had it traced. Just showing you how. Okay? There we go. Now I got that all traced out. Now, we're going to jump. I kind of got ahead. Let me show you. If you go and get a pattern somewhere, you'll get a line-up thing. Now this is a plastic. See how thin and everything? I use that to trace my pattern on. I'll sit this down, trace it, and if I happen to draw something, I'll trace it off of that. And you can use it. But like if you're new and you're at home, you can also use wax paper. I don't know if you can see. You know what? Let me get a piece of paper here, and I bet you can then. There. Now you can see my drawing, can't you, on there? I hope so. Just so, you know, you get a good idea of you know, there. I'm not sure. I can't tell. But you can use wax paper on there and trace out your pattern on your leather. Okay, now, I just wanted to show you that. Now, let's, and I have a thing there. Now that I traced, remember, with lead pencil, I traced it here. Now, I'm going to get an X-Acto knife, and I hope I get the one with the sharp blade, otherwise it gets to be a fight. Okay, now, I'm going to start cutting, and I go inside and draw back. Like if there's a V here, I'll go, see, I went this way and then come out. Never go toward the inside of your project cutting. If you do, you'll end up slicing the edge off of it. You know, sometimes if the leather's thick, it takes a few times. There we go. There's one piece. Got to be kind of, and then we'll go like that. See, again, I'm going into the center, coming out. Into the center, stab it, and come out. And like, this is kind of a thick piece of leather here, so, you know. What I do is, like on these small projects, I use my scraps. So, and there we go, and there. See how I'll slice around because the leather is so thick that it's hard to make turns and stuff using the X-Acto knife. There we go. Come on around, down, follow my line, and there. Shove all the scraps out of the way. Okay. There we go. Okay. And slice that right there. See how I slice the end there? And now, slice this, turn, you know. And it'll turn somewhat, but, you know, having thick leather, you're not going to turn the X-Acto knife too much, you know. And there we go. Now we'll just cut the top off here. Will be excess. My line. See? And I use a lead pencil to trace it because you can erase. And don't push real hard with your lead pencil because you'll make a line in the leather and then you wish you hadn't of, because if you make a mistake, it's not just a matter of erasing it. You got a line now indented in your leather. Okay, there. We're done with the X-Acto knife. I keep these little pieces for my, when I dye objects and stuff, I can use it as a scrap piece on the side to match my thing. Okay, there we go. Now we got that. Now I use tempered glass. Let's pull this out, lay that down, and pull this out right here. And I'm just going to skiv the edges so when my project's done, I can, you know, well, I usually round the edges before I start. And I'll tell you why I do that. Is because I want part of mine, I like when I tool to do the edges too, to make it more realistic if I am going to the edge with my project. And what you do, see, here's the tool, see it right there? Okay. And I set it right on the edge. See how that, and it just slides and it's real sharp. And I have a board with Jeweler Rouge on here, and I just hit it off there. Just give it and sharpen it up and just go around. And it really does make the edges so much better, you know. There we go. Now we'll do the back side, you know. Now I'm not going to do the, I started to do the top, might as well wait because I usually, since the leather is so thick, I'm going to skiv it a little bit. There we go. Hurry up. Now this leather is really flabby on the back. I should show you that, so if ever you go to the store or something to buy leather, you make sure the back isn't looking like this. It's cheaper leather is what it is, you know. Let me show you that real quick. See? And I don't know if you can tell, but see how flabby and fatty? Always watch that. Don't let it get too bad, because some of your project, that's very hard to smooth that out. Okay. Anyway, we've got it. I'm going to just take this and slice this a little bit here. Kind of just give it, because we don't need, it's a very thick piece of leather. However, it will hold the project real good. There we go. Got it done. Okay. There. Let's stop there for a minute.